welcome back to my channel. This week I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see, and I had a lot of wonderful suggestions which I will be doing in the future, but some of them require a little bit more thinky think time, and I didn't have a lot of thinky think time today. So today we're just gonna go through every single foster kitten I have, what their story is, where they're currently at in terms of like the process of ready to find their home or not ready to find their home, and maybe just a fun fact about them. But if you guys don't know already, my name is Mary, and I run a rescue called Miss Dixie's Kitten Rescue. No, you can't buy these, they are a one-time deal, very sorry. But shirts are coming eventually. Anyway, not important. This is Udon. Udon came with his sister, Sopa, who's a little bit of a crusty eye, but we're working on it. These guys were found with 3 other kittens in a Rubbermaid tub at a fire station. Yeah, you were. It was just so kind. We thought initially that they were siblings, but it actually is more likely that they were 2 separate litters. So Udon and Sopa, love you, were in the box. They were probably about 4 weeks old, and the other ones were about 6 weeks old. Someone put these kittens in a box, sealed the box, and put them out on a hot day in front of a fire station. Udon is a quirky boy. He's either going through teething or we're gonna have to work on the biting because he sure loves to nibble on my fingers. He's a very independent, chunky orange boy. He loves all things and everything, and he also loves to nap. He's the nap king. Sopa is a pretty princess. Come here's. Is just the sweetest, most beautiful girl. She's got like this makeup around her eyes. Oh my god, you're so cute. I say makeup, but it's like some white coloring. She gets along with everyone. She loves everyone. She's a big cuddler, and she's really quiet. Like, you'll just turn the corner and there will be Sopa. So Sopa, Udon, and the 3 other ones that are out of foster were found in a Rubbermaid bin. Okay, next we have Hemingway and Ernest. This is Ernest, Ernie, Ernesto. You're also working on your biting phase. Yeah, we're getting through that. He and his brother Hemingway, come here's. These guys were found in between a wall or in a wall, abandoned by their mother. They were about 3 weeks old, and this is Hemingway. Hemingway's a very special boy, as you can tell. He has extra toes, and he's a bobtail. You're a very special boy. They came to me at about 3 weeks old. They were little bottle babies. They thrived, they did well, and now they are about 8 weeks old. These guys are actually about to be up for pre-adoption. If ever you are interested in any of my kittens and you live within 6 hours of Clemson, South Carolina, you can apply to adopt them. I've included the adoption application and the link to our pet finder profile, which has all of the kittens down below, so you can always check them out. Because spay neuter slots are limited, some of our kittens we work in trying to get them fostered to adopt, so we try to get them to people or adopt them to people who are close to us, so we can say they're still in foster, and we can try to get them neutered as soon as possible. So Sopa and Udon and Ernest and Hemingway are up for adoption very soon. Luckily, everyone was pretty healthy. For the most part, haven't had any big issues with them. They've been great. Next is Bart. Bart! This is Bart. Bart is like, he's a grumpy looking kitty, but he's just the sweetest, goofiest little boy. Bart was actually, he had a couple other siblings. Someone found the babies and found what they thought was the mother. Turns out it was not the mother. It was actually a boy cat. And we're wondering why the kittens were not growing. Unfortunately, because they didn't get proper nutrition, his other siblings passed away, but Bart came to me as a tiny 6-week-old, calling him Ugg, because they said he's ugly. But you're not ugly, you're very cute. I mean, he was barely 300 grams. And now, he's a 2 pound, what are you, like 10, 12 weeks old at this point? You're always getting into trouble. You're so wiggly. He's like, Mom, I just want to go play right now. So those are all like the littles that I have. They're all getting pretty big though, so they're gonna be going to their forever home soon. Next is a crowd favorite. This is Igor's, aka Edgar's, aka Edgar Allan Poe. Hey, can you look at the camera? Came to me as a 1-week-old baby with his 5 other siblings, so there were 6 in total. Edgar has been dealing with chronic constipation since he was 2 weeks old. However, recently we have actually been able to come up with a pretty good routine of a little bit of laxatives, a little bit of lactulose, and some dietary prescription foods. So his poop is doing a lot better. He still has some rough days. Edgar's gonna be probably a longer term foster just because he is battling those issues. And I just don't feel comfortable with him going to a home until I know that he is good and poop free or pooping consistently. But he's just a good boy. I mean, he's so goofy, he's so loving, he's so affectionate. He's just like a little sack of potatoes. He just loves to be held and doted on and paid attention to. The best boy. A lot of you guys have asked, am I keeping Edgar? And the answer is no. I love him so much. I know that he will do a lot better in a home where he can get so much more attention and so much more love than what I have the time for. So we'll keep him until he's all better, until he's ready for his new family, and then we'll find your new family. Okay, freedom. This is what is going on behind the scenes. You guys. Oh, children. And then I have one more bigger kitty who is she's just perfection. I think she's sleeping, so I don't want to disturb her, so let's go find her. This is Sally. Sally actually came to us from one of our friends. She was found in their car engine. She somehow made her way into their Jeep engine and took an 18 to 15 mile drive home, and somehow she came out completely unscathed. Sally is truly like one of the most affectionate cats that I have ever fostered. A lot of people say like tortitude, they have this tortitude, which is a tortoiseshell attitude, and she is just not like that at all. She is so sweet, she's so loving, she wants to be with you 24/7. She's currently in search of her forever home, so she's been up for adoption for a while. She's so talkative, she's so sweet. I'll include the link of her being found, the TikTok that I posted of her being found in the car engine. Hey Sala, what are you doing? Can you say hi? Now we are moving on to the ferals upstairs that are not so feral anymore, except for a couple, but anyway, I'll explain that when we get there. Let's go. The next set of fosters that I currently have are my feral kittens, and I say feral kittens because 3 or 4 out of 6 of the ones that are in this room are really incredibly sweet, and in fact, one of them is gonna go to her forever home this weekend. So when you guys are watching this, she'll be going home within the next day or 2. And then the other 2 are getting there, they're getting warmed up, and then I've got 2 in this room back here that are very spuzzy, that are more freshly trapped and in the process of taming. So you'll get to see everyone, but first, we'll start with the crowd favorite. It's Doritos. Oh my god, she's so cute. Your camera ready. Dorito is just the sweetest baby. I don't think she even hissed at me. I don't think you hissed at me one time. She was just really scared when we trapped her with everyone else. If you follow my TikToks, then you'll know that she has to be the center of attention. Like, she has to be the one that you're paying attention to. If you give any attention to anyone else, she's like, why for? How do? You don't like that. You don't like that. Dorito is actually being adopted this weekend. She's gonna go live with her new family. She's ready, she's sweet, she's spayed, she's microchipped. I love you. It's Dorito. Next is another really sweet girl. So when I got the 6 that are in this room, these 2 were the first to quote unquote break. So this is little Taki, sweet girl. She is less of an attention seeker like her sister, but she is definitely, you definitely do love attention. She's very sweet, she's very independent, she loves everyone, she's always playing. I just woke her up for a nap, so she's kind of like, meh. She will hopefully be up for adoption soon. Once I can get her a spay date, she will be up for adoption. So yeah, this is Taki. Okay, next is Pringle. He's being a little camera shy right now, so instead of me holding him, I'm just gonna show you Pringle. This is Sir Pringle. Pringle is just the sweetest little boy. He absolutely loves attention. Oh yes, big yawn. He loves attention. He loves being part of the group, and he loves belly rubs. He's come such a long way. I'm so proud of him. When he's ready, which is soon-ish, he will be adopted with his sister Pocky, who we will meet next. They are what I would consider a bonded pair. They are usually always together, playing with each other, sleeping next to each other. Unless I'm in the room, of course, because Pocky is still not fully invested in me as a person. That's okay, she's gonna get there. Pocky is a gorgeous, what we call tortico. She's like a calico with tortoiseshell markings. She has also come a long way, and only this week really has been interested in trusting me and letting me pet her, so she still has a little bit to go, but she's definitely getting there. We're so proud of her. Yes, you love pets now. Dorito, I don't need your help. There they are. So the big one here is Cheeto, and the littler guy is Frito. Hi, buddy. So this is Cheeto, and as you can tell, he's still a bit spicy. This camera won't even pick you up. You blend in so well to the night. He's doing really good. He still probably has a little while to go before he's, you know, fully invested in his life as a domesticated cat, but he's really doing good. Every single day he shows a little bit of improvement, and I'm just so proud of him. He's such a good boy. Frito is a little bit more difficult. He's just taking a lot longer to trust me, to like me, but he's definitely getting there. He used to hide the entire time I was in here, and now he'll come out if there's food involved, so he's getting there. He's just gonna take a little bit longer. It's really important with feral kittens, in my humble opinion, to just give them lots of time. I know sometimes we want to force them and get them out and get them ready and get them adopted, which I completely agree with. Like, we want to get them out and adopted, but I don't want to traumatize them more, so we're gonna go very slow, and that's why I take a lot of time with these guys. So, there he is. This is the little Frito man. Hey, Frito man. Let's go meet the final two very spicy babies who just came in last week. Let's go meet them. Okay. This cute little one up front here, this is Miss Chex Mix. And behind her, you can see hiding is Bugle. So these guys are still pretty new. She's doing a really good job of letting me touch her. She doesn't love it, you can tell quite yet, but she's not hissing at me. And he just doesn't want anything to do with me. So these guys are the newest bunch, the newest batch. They seem to be eating and drinking and they're playing when I'm not in here, so we're just going slow with them. They will soon understand what love is. They will appreciate it. Maybe, maybe not. But we do love them. You probably need a bigger blanket to cover them. Oh my god, you're so cute. Those are all my current fosters. It's a lot, to be fair. But you also have to understand that my whole house is set up in one way, shape, or form to be able to foster multiple groups. Do I like having this many at one time? No. Does sometimes that just happen? Yes. We could talk about in another video about how to set healthy boundaries, how to figure out your boundaries, what can you handle as a foster, but I think a lot of that comes with trial and error. And I know that although this is not the exact best scenario for me, I don't love how many I currently have. I do love them all, and So yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope that this was informative. You got to learn a little bit about everyone. And tune in next Friday for the next video. Unsubscribe below. Bye.